Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we worked on the lower enchanted desert area, and as you can see here, the lower enchanted desert area has now been completed. We got down all the amethyst and all the sea pickles and all the glow lichen and things, and almost all the copper has now oxidized. There might be a few blocks here and there, but take a look at this. If we get up here, blast past the phantoms. Hang on one second, let me just take this guy out. No chance. Nice try though. But yeah, you can see we got ourselves the glow lichen all the way around the canyon rim, and it looks like it's glowing, leaving the canyon in darkness, which is exactly what we want. If we boost over here, you'll see from a better perspective just how much of the enchanted desert we got down. So pretty cool. It also goes all the way over there, next to the lava river. So yeah, really nice little like glowing effect here with this enchanted desert area. And there's also a little bit more over here by where the path is, so that's really cool. A little bit down there as well. So the plan here today is pretty simple. We're actually going to go ahead and continue to work on the enchanted desert, except we're going to work on the upper part of the enchanted desert. So let's get started with that right now. Alright guys, so this is the first part of the upper enchanted desert, which we've worked on before, but I just want to give you guys sort of an overview of what the goal is here. So the goal with this upper enchanted desert is to make a slightly more alive, slightly greener desert area as compared to the lower enchanted desert, because this is a little bit higher up in terms of the actual Y value. That's sort of how we're differentiating these layers we're building around the canyon. And so basically we want this to be, since it's a little bit higher up, a little bit less affected by the lichen. So there's a little bit more, cactus, and there's some azalea bushes, there's some moss blocks to add just a little bit more life than the lower tier on the orange concrete powder. And the idea is, again, that the lichen has not quite had the same effect on the red sand areas, the higher up areas, than the lower areas. And then, yeah, obviously it's eaten away like the whole canyon area. So that's part of the whole lower aspect there. Anyways, you can see it all coming together here. I think it looks pretty good. We actually got a little bit too green in some spots, so I went through and got rid of a couple cactus and moss blocks here at the end, because it was just a little bit too green. It still is a desert after all, so you want to make it, desert-like, not too much green going on there. Speaking of greenery, we also have trees, much more plentiful here in the upper enchanted desert than the lower enchanted desert. So I decided to go ahead and tackle the trees, which is quite a task considering there's so many of them. And that, yeah, you have to get rid of basically all of them. And basically the way we're doing this is we want the trees to become petrified. At least that's sort of how I'm imagining it. Like the lichen sort of eats them in place and leaves them dead, but also kind of in like a zombified state, if you can imagine it like that. So that's why we have the red weeping vines coming from the trees themselves. The leaves are actually now dead bubble coral. As you can see here, we're replacing the leaves with dead bubble coral. And also some lichen on there, just to, give you the idea that like the lichen are sort of eating away the trees. The trunks are actually smooth basalt, which I think looks really, really good as a replacement tree trunk. And then, of course, the weeping vines, yeah, like I said before, that's to indicate that the trees aren't quite dead, but it also goes really well with the red sand, the red on red sort of thing. So that's where we're at here with this project, and yeah, I think it's turning out quite nicely. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this canyon project is coming along nicely. We got ourselves a petrified forest behind me as part of the upper enchanted desert. You saw that in the time lapse, but we are only about halfway done. You can see all the trees behind me still need to be petrified, and that is a big task. I've been gathering some more bubble coral blocks because we actually ran out. 2 shulker boxes full was not enough, and we're probably going to need like 5 or 6 shulker boxes full, especially when you account for some of the trees over there that we still have to do. But as I was doing this, I was thinking to myself, you know what? We have this Dripleaf Spleef arena over here that we've used quite a bit recently. I've seen some hermits over here, Corrales, XB, Impulse, Tango, Pearl. A lot of hermits have played this, and it got me wondering, who is the best at Dripleaf Spleef? I think it's me. I think it's me personally, but that's just me, and I'm also biased. So we're going to have a tournament here to determine who is the best at Dripleaf Spleef. So let me go gather some blocks. We need to make some changes to the arena as well based on feedback from hermits. So let me go swap out all these blocks here for some other blocks, and we're going to do something here interesting and make a tournament at this Spleef arena. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dripleaf Spleef arena. What I'm doing right now is I'm currently modifying the arena ever so slightly based on some player feedback I got during some playthroughs of the game. So what I want to do is I want to make an exit point for players who sometimes can survive the fall from above here, because this whole drop here I think is 24 blocks. Sorry, it's 23 blocks drop from here. And then if you land on the side, you can actually survive with half a heart, but then you're like trapped inside of the arena with no way to exit. So we're going to make an exit right here. It's going to be pretty straightforward. We're just going to use a little bit of oak wood here, like so. Going to build this up like this and like that. And then we'll do the same thing on this side, like so. We'll build this out one block. So we'll do like this with some stripped oak wood. We want the regular oak wood on top probably. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. And this one here. There we go. And then we'll just bring this across here like this and like this. Strip all of this. Like that. And like this. Put some torches on this side, so that the top of this is spawn proof. And then we need some pressure plates inside of here. And then finally some iron doors here. And this should act as a exit only. So if somebody does get stuck in there, for whatever reason they don't die, they can just walk out by following the lamps. So let's test this out real quick. We'll come up here, intentionally fall through. There we go. And yeah, we survive because we have boots on. And then we can just follow these sea lanterns out of the arena. Either way. So, yeah, this one's actually not stripped yet. Nor is that one. But yeah, we can go out that way or we can go out this way. And everything should work just fine. Fantastic. Okay, that works. So, that's the first thing I wanted to do. Second thing is the actual tournament. So, we're going to have a tournament to determine the best Dripleaf Spleef player on Hermitcraft. And I want to have... Basically, I want to have a prize pool for the winner and also a big trophy. So, to that end, I've got together a little bit of a block palette here. See, we got some blackstone, we got some gold, some raw gold, and some other yellowish blocks. And I think basically, I want to use these blocks, especially like the gold and raw gold, especially those, to make sort of a golden dripleaf, a golden big dripleaf. So basically, imagine this, but like life size and also golden. So I think that's a great idea, a big golden dripleaf that will serve as both the sign up area and the trophy for the Dripleaf Spleef Tournament itself. Hopefully that'll be enough incentive to, yeah, come and participate. We also might have like an entry fee so that you donate something valuable as a participant to get into the tournament, and then the winner gets all of the valuables at the end. That could also be pretty lucrative and get a lot of people to come here and sign up. But we got to find a spot to put this. I'm thinking maybe this side, but maybe it'd be better on another side. Anyways, we'll get to working on this, and I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. We got part of this golden dripleaf done now. You can see up there a lot of gold, and of course the gilded blackstone around the side with the gold sparkles in it. I think it looks pretty similar to a golden dripstone, or what a golden dripstone would look like. You can see if we compare them here, they look pretty much exactly the same. I mean, this is the regular one, and this is the golden one, in case you had trouble differentiating them. But, yeah, if we get up here, fly on up, you can see, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Tried to put in some details with these honey blocks to sort of, like, make it, like, textured, similar to what the texture is on the actual leaf. So, like, these honey blocks correspond to these blocks here. Same on the other side, right there. These yellow terracotta, these correspond to this like lighter section here. And the same with this over here. The line down the center is the wool. The sort of like half dark section here, that's the raw gold. The dark obviously is the gilded blackstone, and then the regular gold is just the generic leaf color, which is the main color of the block, or of the dripleaf, the golden dripleaf. So that's sort of what we did. We also got the front of this sort of figured out a little bit. So it comes down, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 4 blocks, and yeah, sort of like folds over at like a 90-degree angle. So yeah, that is that. And yeah, you can jump right over from the actual leaf spleef right there. So we'll probably have like, like a lectern like in the center here or something. And then, yeah, that'll be like how players sign up. But as you might have noted, we actually don't have the stem yet. So this stem is going to be kind of a tricky part. But I think I can manage. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I was thinking initially like blackstone stem, but I think that would be kind of weird. So we might go with just like something like moss or mossy cobblestone, something like that. But we got to somehow make like a double helix shape and make it look good coming sort of out of the ground. So that is now the challenge with this Dripleaf, and yeah, we're well on our way, so let's keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to say that our golden Dripleaf is now completed. Take a look right here at what it's looking like, and yeah, you can see we went with a sort of unconventional stem. So we tried to emulate, again, the double helix of the Dripleaf. You can kind of see it if you look at like this one here, how it sort of like goes around, then it sort of like goes straight for a little bit, and then it goes around, and it actually changes depending on like which side you look at this thing from. So yeah, tried to emulate a double helix, and we did that with some lime concrete, which I think looks really good. It's really bright, but the moss, I tried that and it was a little bit too dark. And then we also put down some carpets on top of that, so nothing can spawn on top of it. We also tried to flare out a little bit on some spots to try and emulate the leaves, which are present on those. You see how it sort of like flares out ever so slightly. So we tried to emulate that as well. And then on the underside of the golden Dripleaf, we put down some lichen because it looks fancier. And also it helps to differentiate the top and the bottom, as yeah, the top would have a different texture from the bottom in most cases. So that's cool. Also put this down. This is supposed to be like a flower pot. If I actually make my way inside of here, we got some dirt down in here and then some hidden lighting inside of here. So pretty cool. I like it, and hopefully the other hermits like it as well. But the main thing that we have also added now is on top. If I boost on up here. Up here we now have a lectern as well as a barrel and an anvil. And so here we have the Leaf Spleef Tournament sign up. Put your name on a paper in the barrel to sign up for the Leaf Spleef Tournament. We ask that you leave something of value, diamonds or goods, as the entry fee on the golden Dripleaf, which is what we're standing on right now. Then all the valuables and this golden Dripleaf will go to the winner of the Leaf Spleef Tournament. Good luck. So this is the sign up bit right here. And so you just reach in here, grab yourself a paper. I will put my name on it. Oop, not Cub. Cub. There we go. Put this in here. And there we go. I'm signed up. Sweet. So hopefully the other hermits will come here, sign up, and then of course leave a entry fee in the form of something valuable. Doesn't matter really what it is, just something valuable would be cool. Hopefully we get like a nice eclectic, like pile of things going here. So I'm actually going to leave two things. I'm going to leave a shulker box full of pointed dripstone, and you see we renamed it Leaf Spleef Champion. And then over here, Leaf Spleef Champion, and it's actually dripstone blocks. So we're leaving both of those, and whoever wins will get those things that we leave here. So that's it. That's it for the golden Dripleaf, and hopefully we get a bunch of people signing up for this tournament. But there is one more thing that I would like to add here today, and that is an additional piece of structure on top of what we already have on this Dripleaf arena. I'd like to add basically a glass area above, which we can then look down upon the other competitors inside the arena. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to increase the height of this and add a glass floor over top. The Leaf Spleef Arena has been upgraded now, ladies and gentlemen. We have now a glass roof above here, and that means we can simply climb these ladders, which are on each and every corner, and we can just go on up and watch the competition happen below us whenever somebody is in the arena and are competing. So that's going to be pretty cool. I think it's a nice little feature. Nothing really too fancy, but I think it will help out. You can also, of course, stay down here on these levels, and the ladders actually help you get up as well onto this bit. So if you want a little bit of a lower angle, a little bit of like a side angle, you can do that as well. So digging the way it's looking, and yeah, hopefully people will sign up for the Dripleaf competition on the Golden Dripleaf. Let the other hermits know, by the way, that this is now open and available to sign up for this, and hopefully we can have a Leaf Spleef competition very, very soon. Anyways, though, I think with this now completed, we're going to head on back to the Enchanted Desert area and do some more work over here. Well, guys, I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is we've made a little bit more progress here on the trees. It's now starting to come down toward the edge of the canyon over here. The bad news is that these 4 glow lichen are actually the last glow lichen that we have in our possession, and also they're the last 4 glow lichen that anyone was selling on the server. So we're out of glow lichen, is what I'm saying. And so since we've run out of glow lichen, and we've already spent copious amounts of diamonds on glow lichen today just to decorate the trees, you can see we sort of decorate these so they glow at night, which is going to be a cool effect. Yeah, we need to go and produce more glow lichen for ourselves, basically. So to that end, we are actually going to be setting up a glow lichen farm. So if we head on back to our base here, first thing we need to do is actually grab a single glow lichen, and we also need a bone meal. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's grab bone block and bone meal, and bam, more glow lichen there. And let's just grab this and do that. There we go. There's our seed glow lichen. And yeah, we'll basically grow these into some like massive number of glow lichen, I think. So I've cleared out an area down here. If you guys recall, this is actually the pathway to our geode, our amethyst geode. So you can see here, this is where I get a lot of my amethyst for the Enchanted Desert area. So yeah, there's a lot of harvesting of amethyst here that has taken place. And yeah, we also have another amethyst farm further off, but this is where we're going to put the glow lichen farm. And I realized recently that like the glow lichen farm is basically a special case of the flower farm that we made a while back. So to demonstrate this, let me show you what we're going to do. Effectively, the farm is going to work like this. So we're going to have dispenser. I should probably go get some bone meal so that we can easily demonstrate this. But yeah, it's just a special case of the flower farm. So we're basically going to make the flower farm, but for lichen. So if we make our way down here now, and let's actually make this first. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. So right, what we'll do is we'll place like torch here. We'll place a dust on top. You hear it clicking. Very good. And it'll probably turn back on at any moment. Let's just put this here for now. Now it will constantly click unless we have, let's see, we'll put a few more out like this. Thing like this. Alright, cool. So now all we need is some blocks. So here and here, here and here. And actually we can come out, I think one more too. Yeah, just like this. And so we'll put down glow lichen right there. Get our bone meal in the back like this. And now when we turn on the lever, we should see this glow lichen grow up pretty quick. Yep, there we go. We can keep it going like this and then harvest and it'll just regrow. Even though my shears broke. Yeah, it is regrowing now. Let me just quickly get out another bit of iron and we will go here. Alright, let's try this again. So turn it on. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. Automated farm. We're actually, I think, out of bone meal now, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we just right there got like half a stack. So pretty quick. We just need more bone meal in the top. And also in the bottom, I think. Yeah, the bottom is out. That's what happened. So yeah, as long as we have enough bone meal to power this, this will just like get us like a stack every 10 or 15 seconds. So that's the concept for the farm. Although we're not actually going to put it right here. We're going to, you know, put it like in the wall and make it look nice, and maybe have like a couple of stalls to convert like sugarcane into bone meal for us. That'd be nice because we get a lot of that from the the dripstone farm already, so I might as well convert that to something somewhat useful. But that is how the farm will work in essence, so let's go ahead and build it here and make it look cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a new cavern in the canyon has emerged, attached to the storage cavern up there. And it has basically the same aesthetic as the storage cavern, but it has a little bit more functionality in that we have a glow lichen farm and we have a bone meal production area. So let me sort of show you how this works. So we got to go up and actually grab some sugar cane from up here. But the idea is that you grab a shulker box, like a shulker box of sugar cane, for instance, like we have here. And you basically put it on the block right here. So I put this on here, right? Bone meal starts to be produced in the composter, and it's automatically taken out by a hopper below and put into this barrel. So, yeah, as you can tell, bone meal being produced here. We can have two going at the same time, like this. Dual action bone meal creation. Pretty sweet aesthetic. And yeah, you can see bone meal coming into both of these now. So that's how we get our bone meal. Then we take this bone meal, we put it into this chest. It goes away, goes into the dispensers behind here. We then have a shears right here. And all we got to do for this, turn this on. You see up is liking it, down is not liking it. And then we just hold down left click and voila. We're getting ourselves some glow lichen. And there is a hopper. If I can... Oh! Whoa. Whoa. What just happened there? That was weird. That was weird. It was like a little earthquake or something. Okay. Well, but yeah, you can see there's a hopper down here. And yeah, we get plenty of glow lichen in here. So yeah, we can just basically stand here now and get a whole bunch of glow lichen super simply. And the cool thing is, let me just show you this. If I get rid of a lot of this sugarcane in here, let's just say we get rid of all of it except for like a stack or so, temporarily. Check out what happens here. So I'll put this away in here for now, just to simulate what would happen when it gets low. So when it gets low and runs out, it actually breaks the shulker box, shoots it over here to this hopper, and it puts the shulker box in here. So let's see, that should happen any moment now. 10 left to go. There it is, boom. Just broke it, and there's the shulker box. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So yeah, we can just automatically get bone meal and get the shulker box broken for us and just pick it up out of this chest whenever it's totally emptied out, and it has all been converted into bone meal. So pretty nifty little thing right there. I'm just going to put this back on there because we are going to need a bunch of bone meal for this thing. Yeah, and so this thing also, like with the carpet down the middle, this is meant to like lead us into the amethyst, and we've also decorated this tunnel a little bit down here. Just a basic little design with some calcite, some amethyst blocks, some deep slate, and some glowberries, as well as some polished andesite. And this just now leads us directly over to the place where we get our amethyst shards. So pretty nifty little thing right here. Just a little bit fancier than yeah, it was before, and I think that this works. So this is the new area underneath the storage facility, and with that, I think we're ready to get some more glow lichen here by turning this thing on and harvesting all of this. So we'll step up a little bit closer here so we pick any that fall out here, but yeah, we'll get some more glow lichen here, and then we'll return to the Enchanted Desert and keep making that project happen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at long last, I can finally say that the sky is indeed blue. If you didn't know, now you know. So, that is great. And also, we have the entirety of the forest area around this enchanted desert now completed. So you can see all the trees here throughout the entire area with the weeping vines, the lichen, the bubble coral, which we had to mine a ton of bubble coral out of the coral reefs around the area. R.I.P. Jevin. I think he might have been AFK, maybe not. Hopefully not. But R.I.P. Jevin regardless. But yeah, and we also have the smooth basalt, of course, as the tree trunks here. So that's what it's looking like. We even got some way in the back over there that we put on the hill over there, and there's some over here as well, which are just starting to grow up the vines, because those are the ones we did somewhat recently. But yeah, I've also, in addition to this, been noticing some weird things on the server. There's been like some earthquakes on occasion. There's been, some people have been saying the moon has gotten bigger, so I'm bringing out my spyglass here, handy dandy spyglass, which we can use to observe the moon. So we're going to wait until moonrise, which is still a couple minutes away, it looks like. And we're going to observe the moon as it rises over the horizon, see if there's anything odd or peculiar about it. But yeah, feels good to have this project done, and we're going to wait here for the moon, see what's up with this. Alright, sun is starting to set here. Oh, what? Yo! No way. Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. The moon is like 4 times bigger than the sun or something like that. Dear God. Yep, it looks like I can indeed confirm that the moon is made of moon, and it is huge. It is way bigger than the sun, and yeah, way bigger than it's usually is, I guess. So, whoa. Bro. Are we having tectonic activity here? What's going on? I mean, I realize there's a big crack in the ground, but that was insane. That was definitely, like, shaking. Alright, weird stuff is happening, guys. Weird stuff is happening. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. And as always, thanks once again for watching. This has been Co. Goodbye.